Welcome back to the show. GHToday here on GH1 TV, and we are on the weekend review segment. We've just been talking about the EC's limited voters registration exercise and all the issues that have arisen as a result of it. Now I want to switch our attention to some other matters. My guests in the studio today, Nana Kwesi Buete is a private legal practitioner. Ibrahim Al-Hassan is producer of this show and also a parliamentary correspondent, and Wilberforce Asare is political editor at Asase Radio. Now, I told you that we'll be talking about some of the issues that have arisen at the BAC conference. So 2 issues I want us to touch on. First of all, President Akufo-Addo's condemnation of President Mahama with regard to his comments about packing the courts. And the other is the president touting his track record when it comes to the fight against corruption. Lawyer Boite, I'll begin with you on this. You were at the BAC conference. So let's first of all talk about the speech that the president gave, like I was saying earlier, about the comments of packing the courts. The Bar Association disagrees with former President Mahama. The Attorney General disagrees. I think the Chief Justice, also disagrees. Quite a lot of people, disagree. And the president, reiterated that, they have not packed the courts. There were vacancies that I filled. And, for you to say I'm packing the courts is quite unfortunate.
This is a very delicate topic for a lawyer.
Yeah.
But I'll try.
Yeah. And he went on to campaign that we shouldn't vote for Mahama.
I will try. And I'll do this as objectively and with as much caution as I can. I have no doubt in my mind that there is a general perception that the Supreme Court of Ghana is being failed with some persons who have leanings to the MPP. And now I'm talking about perception. Now, the question is, and I if for nothing at all, that perception is there because the former president has said it, so there's no doubt that there is the perception. The question you need to ask is, how has this perception arisen? 2 things have happened. And maybe we have to look at our constitution again, because the fact that it's the president who appoints the judiciary is problematic for me. Maybe we should leave the appointment of the judiciary to the judiciary itself to do. And we have to look at it very critically.
I'm sorry, when you say appoint the judiciary, what do you mean? You mean
the bench?
The judges?
The judges, at the Supreme Court, Courts of Appeal and all that.
Yeah, even at that.
Now, you see, you currently have 14 Supreme Court judges in the Supreme Court. 12 of them were appointed by President Akufo-Addo. And it's because 12 of them retired during his time. He had no choice. But, at the risk of singling out people, for instance, I know Justice Enes Chao, fantastic judge by all standards, currently at the Supreme Court. Why you create a perception that this fine gentleman who was in private practice for over 20 years may not, be independent as a Supreme Court judge? And even not fair to him that you create that perception for him, because judges have a way, and the general public don't know, but when a judge sits to write judgment, sometimes it doesn't matter if you're writing that judgment, even in a case where your own mother is in it. Yes, there is a likelihood of some sympathies, but when you are applying legal principles, you almost come to a conclusion that is irresistible at some point. But then again,